Believer in the Spanish theory. I can name any amount of reasons, but one of the major ones is Frederick Remington, the artist from the Southwest, came up to the northern prairies, and he said the northern bronco is almost always blue or red roan in color, no matter how slight. They are the only horse that is square on the quarters and somewhat mulish about the hocks. Although not possessed with the activity of the Texas horse, they are much stouter and more docile. So it shows that they're a total different horse, you know. But I am a believer in the Nordic connection. We had a French trader, Verdine, French trader here along the Missouri River that he was here approximately 80 years before Lewis and Clark came through here. And he said, I am trading with blonde, blue-eyed men and Indians. What the hell are blonde, blue-eyed Indians doing here? And they didn't just show up, you know, for the French trader. They obviously got a background going back quite a ways. The experts say, well, it's a recessive gene that showed up, you know. But
how about the swirling, the account of Sitting Bull and?
Oh yeah, it's the Lakota people. They say that they have claimed that horses been here a lot longer than the white man say it has been. And they say the way they got the horse is that it came out of the swirling waters of the Missouri. That again tells me Vikings. Or Welch. Either or, you know. Horse council down there. And I had a 3-year-old blue roan stud there. Never been no place really, you know. And so I just started out in the arena and people were here. So I just started out on a walk, you know, and pretty soon he kicked into it and started moving. Every time you come back past the crowd, faster, 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 you know. And about halfway through, the lady that was giving the speech, she says, and I mean, all the horses were there, the Spanish horses, everything was there, all the gaited horses and everything like this. And she stopped right in the middle of it. She says, I think the rest of you have possibly noticed also, she says, but I don't think I've ever seen a horse walk that fast. But he was just really getting along. I don't know, they used to call it the Indian shuffle. It's pretty much been lost in the sense of the word, you know, in your modern breeds. So vision is to get them out there, get them used, so that 100 years from now, they're not here because somebody created a sanctuary here for them. They're here because they're good sons of bitches. That's why they're here. If they wouldn't be, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you. I'm a German. I don't have much tolerance for something that ain't worth much. You know, that ain't no good. So,
how are you going to achieve that vision?
Through people like you. And he had a quarter horse stud in there. And I'm not against quarter horses, don't get me wrong. He had a quarter horse stud in there that he was using to show the people the correct structure, everything like that. And I was waiting on the outside to come into the arena with that blue roan horse I was talking about. And he comes walking out leading the quarter horse, and he stopped and he looked at that horse and he says, now that's the horse I should have had in there.
Oh. Yeah.
He is on the ground. He is underneath himself.
So he's
and
a
if
very
you start,
grounded.
yep, if you start handling and doing hard work and doing this way and that way, you want a horse that's on the ground and underneath himself.
So Leo, the lower tail set, what's the significance about that exactly for this breed?
I think it gives them a different athletic ability. These horses can jump like a mule. They'll walk up to something, man, if they want to stay, no, man, they'll measure it like a mule and be standing there, man, and it'll be like this, and they'll just go over it.
This picture right
You
now.
know, don't ever teach them that they can jump. You know?